Hi everyone and welcome back to HomeHeadChef. Today we're making a pepperoni and basil puff pastry. This is a quick and simple appetizer that you can make for a big crowd. We have a few ingredients and it's loaded with flavors. Now let's step up to the cutting board and see what we need. For this recipe we are going to need some puff pastry, 1 or 2 tomatoes sliced thin, half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, a couple slices of pepperoni depending on the size of your puff pastry, some fresh basil, 1 egg yolk, and some salt and pepper. We're going to start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees. We're going to cut our puff pastry into about 3-inch squares. Now we're going to take our puff pastry squares. We're going to add in a slice of our tomato. Give it a fresh crack of salt and pepper. Pile on some pepperonis. That looks good. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. Some of our basil. We're going to take it. We're going to pull out our sides. Fold them over like that. Once you have them folded, we're going to brush all the dough that we see with an egg wash. I'll show you that again. We're going to go in with our tomato, salt, pepper, some pepperoni, some Parmesan cheese, our basil. We're going to take our 2 side points, fold them over to where they're touching. Then we're going to brush it with the egg wash. We're going to place these in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown. Alright, and they're done. They look and smell amazing. We're going to let them cool for about a minute, but you want to kind of eat them immediately because puff pastry is not that good once it gets cold. Alright, and to plate this up, we have our serving plate. We're just going to pile our puff pastries around our little sauce dish. Now you can serve this, I would say, with some marinara or ranch dressing. Whatever you really like to dip pizza into, you can dip these into. Alright, let's dig in. The puff pastry has a nice crispy exterior. The tomatoes almost have a roasted element to them. The pepperoni, it's there. There's a nice spice level. The Parmesan cheese is a little bit salty. It's really nice. Kind of reminds me of like a fancy version of a pepperoni roll or a pizza roll or something like that. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. If so, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're interested in the outdoors, I have an outdoor channel as well. I'll drop a link in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, I also have a Patreon. I'll drop a link for that in the description as well. We'll see you guys in the next one.